Hello everyone! Today I'm gonna show you how you can make from these something like this. Delicious summer dessert with melon pudding, melon sorbet, yogurt and almond crumble. So let's do it! And let's start with my melon pudding with ginger. For this recipe I'm gonna use this cantaloupe melon, which is super sweet and it's gonna give me a really nice base for my dessert. So the first thing I have to do is to take the seeds out. That's very easy, just use spoon. And then I'm gonna peel it and chop it to smaller pieces. For this recipe, I also need small piece of ginger, so I peel it as well and let's blitz it. So I transfer the melon inside the blender and I'm gonna grate a little bit of the ginger on the top. I blitz it for a few minutes and let's finish the pudding. I'm gonna need milk, corn flour, sugar and my melon juice. I'm gonna leave full recipe in the description down below so you can check it out. And I start with mixing corn flour and little bit milk inside the bowl. And then in the pot, I mix my melon juice with the rest of the milk. When this is boiling, I can add my corn flour and I'm gonna cook it for a few minutes until everything is nice and thick. At this time, you wanna taste it and adjust it with sugar. That's depending on your melon and your preference. And if you wanna get more ginger taste, you put more ginger now as well. And of course, you can experiment with different spices and herbs. And the last step is to put the pudding inside the mold and I'm gonna leave it inside the fridge to set. And I'm using two kind of molds because I wanna do two platings later on. So the pudding is inside the fridge and now let's start with melon sorbet. For this sorbet I'm gonna use watermelon, so I get some different color and I'm gonna season it with lime. So again, I wanna peel it and chop it roughly so I can blend it properly. Just make sure you don't leave on any of this white part because they give you horrible taste. So I transfer it inside the blender and I'm gonna blend it slowly. I'm using the lowest speed because I don't wanna blitz all the seeds in. And now I'm gonna pass it through the chinois so I get only pure juice. So I have ready my watermelon juice and now I have to put the right amount of sugar. If you put too much, the sorbet never gonna get frozen. And if you don't put enough, your sorbet is gonna be too hard. I will use my egg test. So I put one egg inside my juice and as you can see, it's going down. And now your job is to keep adding the sugar part by part until you make it thick enough so the egg will float on the top. This test helps you to make good consistency of the sorbet at home without any expensive equipment. And you wanna end up with something like this. Now I'm gonna season it with fresh lime juice and I move it inside the ice cream machine and leave it to freeze it properly. So the sorbet is inside the machine and now I'm gonna make easy almond crumble. For this crumble, I will need butter, icing sugar, plain flour and blitzed almonds. Full recipe will be in the description down below. So first, I mix all wet ingredients inside the bowl and then I add melted butter. And now we have to just mix it properly. So you can use spoon, but better to finish with the hands or with the machine. And now I have to roll it nice and thin. And for this, it's best to use 2 baking papers and roll the dough in between them. And I'm gonna bake it around 170 degrees Celsius until I get dark color. And in the meantime, I prepare easy sweet yogurt with vanilla. So I have here basic white yogurt and I mix it with vanilla paste and the sugar. I transfer it inside a plastic bottle and my sweet yogurt is ready for plating. At this time is my crumble ready, so I take it out of the oven. I leave it on the side to cool down. And then I'm gonna crush it with the hands, so it will be ready for the plating. And the last thing I want to do for my dessert is some fresh melon. So I'm gonna use this canary melon and I'm just gonna marinate a little bit with lime and cardamom. So again, the first step is to take the seeds out. And I wanna make 2 shapes, so I can do 2 platings. So for the first, I use this melon baller and I'm gonna make nice small balls. Then I peel the melon and I'm gonna cut nice small dices. Try to cut them as nice as you can and focus to make them the same sizes. Now I mix water, sugar, lime juice, lime zest and cardamom inside the container. The cardamom, you can crush it a little bit so you get more flavor out of it. And for things like this, you don't need any recipes guys, so don't ask for them. You can adjust the taste depending on your melon or your taste. Just experiment a little bit and do how you like it. And the last step is to mix the melon and the water and leave it on the side to marinate it. Or if you wanna do it overnight, even better. Now it's time to take my pudding out of the mold and finish the dessert. I just left it inside the freezer for around 30 minutes, so the pudding gets hard and I can take them easily out of the mold. But before I finish the plating, the pudding should be nice and soft again. I take out also my second shape and I will be ready for the plating. And as I said, I'm gonna do 2 platings option today. And the second one you can see like always on my Patreon page. I start with few dots of my yogurt with vanilla. Then is coming my melon pudding with ginger on the top. 1 spoon of almond crumble on the side. Little bit more yogurt. Now I put my marinated melon with lime inside the melon pudding. Fresh lemon balm on the top. And I'm gonna finish it with my watermelon sorbet. So what do you think guys? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. And if you're passionate amateur cook who would like to take cooking a little bit more serious and move your home dishes to the next level, check out the link in the description down below and apply for my one-on-one mentoring. And if you will be good fit, I will personally teach you everything you need to impress your friends and family at home. That's everything for today. Thank you for watching and I see you soon.